Google just released a new AI assistant that will blow your mind. Google SGE, which is short for Smart Google Expert, has been exclusively trained to answer your questions, generate creative text formats, translate languages, and follow other instructions the user might have. And this model is built on the RT2 technology. In this video, I'm going to give you a brief overview of SGE, including its features, capabilities, and limitations. I'll also talk about how you can use SGE to learn, be productive, and be creative. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. Google has been using the RT2 technology to power their robot, which has been trained on some basic home activities using a wide range of tasks. With machine learning capabilities, this AI is bound to become a really close companion for users, being way ahead of Alexa or even Siri. Google SGE is so much ahead of the other assistants because it's actually a product made from the combination of two Google key AI products, the AlphaGo and Google Bard. Google hasn't always had access to AlphaGo. DeepMind was an independent company founded in 2010 by Demis Hassabis, Shane Legg, and Mustafa Suleyman. During that time, they developed AlphaGo in-house, and it was first announced in 2015 and is renowned for beating the world's best players on Go. Google acquired DeepMind for about $500 million in 2014, giving Google access to DeepMind's spectacular artificial intelligence technology, which was considered to be one of the most advanced in the world, and also giving birth to the cooperative Google DeepMind. The defeat of world champion Go player Lee Sedol in 2016 was considered to be a major breakthrough for artificial intelligence. Since then, DeepMind has continued to develop new artificial intelligence technologies, including AlphaFold, which can predict the structure of proteins, and AlphaStar, which can real-time play strategy games at a superhuman level. Google's Smart Google Expert has some crazy features with much potential to change how we interact with AI. Google SGE is trained on a massive dataset of text and code, which allows it to understand and respond to a wide range of prompts and questions. Although in the world of AI, size doesn't exactly equal speed, it still contributes largely to how successful an AI program can be. SGE can help the user generate different creative text formats such as poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, emails, letters, and others. And the AI is also pretty good at this. And the crazy thing is that with further advancement in this technology, you don't really need to type in your prompts for the AI to do what you want it to. It'll be in the same class as Alexa, where you can roll out your instructions hands-free. The possibilities are endless with this type of technology. SGE is able to follow your instructions and complete your requests thoughtfully. It's almost human in the way it interacts with users. Aside from being able to carry out your tasks in the best possible ways, it can also correct itself when it's wrong and apologize to you for any wrongdoing. As much as that's amazing, it kind of sparks some scary thoughts. AI isn't something we wish to be wrong at any time because the consequences can be very much worse than we can imagine. And it kind of puts a question mark on trusting the model enough to carry out sensitive duties. Hopefully, with newer models, any hitch found in the model will be fixed and it should run a whole lot better than it does at the moment. SGE is still being tweaked to provide the best possible result, which means that it's constantly learning and improving, which is basically the beauty of modern day AI. These features have added certain capabilities to the AI that will literally change the way we use the internet. To begin with, SGE is being used to optimize the Google search for easier access to information on the internet. You basically can click the SGE button that will allow you to get summaries of documents and searches and also determine how detailed they should be. One crazy capability that the platform has is that it doesn't just copy information from the internet to make up its generated content. The AI gathers information from different sources and creates original content from them. As an added feature, SGE can answer your questions in an informative way, even if they're open-ended, challenging, or strange. And they can also help provide you with guides on matters that you might need help with. SGE can help you greatly in learning a skill or concept by drafting suitable learning materials and schemes for the user. As already mentioned, SGE can generate different creative text formats, such as poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, emails, letters, and so on. This particular capability comes with some pretty serious concerns, especially among creatives and academics. This is because it will be a whole lot more difficult to differentiate between AI-generated content and works by actual humans. With the integration of SGE into the Google search engine, you can easily hover your cursor above a word and you'll get the definition of that word without going through much trouble. This basically means that Google SGE will be a kind of optimization for Google search and not a replacement. It's really commendable the way Google is fighting really hard to keep the old products that put them on the map relevant in this age of AI by including optimizations that will help keep them afloat. Some other things that Google SGE can do for you include translation, generating ideas about different concepts, and can also help act as your personal assistant by helping you plan your day and activities. One limitation of Google SGE revolves around its accuracy. SGE can sometimes be inaccurate, which is something we can't afford with these AI systems as they're trusted with way too much. These errors are especially observed for complex or niche queries. The error has been observed to happen because SGE is trained on a massive dataset of text and code, but is not always able to understand the nuances of human language. For example, SGE might misinterpret the meaning of a query, or it might generate results that are not relevant to the query. The complexity of human communication is a factor. This definitely needs to be addressed for a wider acceptance of this technology. Being trained on really large datasets births another defect in the system. Defects like cases of bias in generated content arise as a result. SGE is trained on a dataset of text and code that reflects the biases of the real world. This means that SGE can sometimes generate biased results, especially for queries that are related to sensitive topics. For example, SGE might generate more results from a particular source, or it might generate results that are more favorable to a particular group of people. Optimization is expected in these areas to help fix these problems. One other problem you might encounter with Google SGE is its misinterpretation of queries. SGE can sometimes misinterpret the meaning of a query, which can lead to inaccurate or misleading results. For example, SGE might misinterpret a query about climate change as a query about weather. Google SGE is also prone to hallucinations. SGE can sometimes generate information that isn't supported by any evidence. This is called hallucination, and it can be a problem for queries that require factual accuracy. For example, SGE might generate results that make claims of situations that never happened. This problem isn't unique to this AI, as there have been reports of other LLMs like ChatGPT showing the same defects. These are really scary, considering that some of these models are being integrated into physical robots, which is more likely to cause more damage. Experts have warned about this, and hopefully something is being done to put these in check. SGE isn't available yet for all languages or all queries, but as we know, like with other LLMs, this is something that's added with time and subsequent updates. Tech companies really work to make sure these things are safely deployed. So Google is still working to improve SGE and make it more widely available. This will significantly impact the usage and improve the learning capabilities of these systems. Despite these limitations, Google SGE is a promising new technology that has the potential to revolutionize the way we search for information. As SGE continues to develop, these limitations are likely to be reduced. The Google SGE is still accessible through Google Labs, and so far, Google Lab is available to select people in the US, India, and Japan. It's only available in English, Hindi, and Japanese. So if you have access to Google Labs, you can check out this crazy AI assistant. For everyone else, you'll have to wait until the program is out of testing, and it'll most likely be integrated with the traditional Google search engine. SGE is a powerful and versatile AI assistant that has the potential to be a valuable tool for learning, productivity, and creativity. It's still under development, but it's constantly learning and improving. If you're looking for a way to learn new things, be more productive, or be more creative, then SGE is a great option to consider. For more information on this program, you'll have to visit the official website of Google and get more information. There are lots of concerns about the limitations of this AI, and hopefully the issues identified will be properly looked into before the final rollout of the program. Aside from these issues, SGE is a really promising AI assistant which will alter the way we use the internet in no time. It'll be a good switch from the host of links you'll have to search through. This video has given you a better understanding of Google's Smart Expert AI Assistant. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and that'll be all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.